Okay, all set to go.
Leading off tonight
Kyle
for
Schwarber
Philadelphia,
comes up to hit
The
here.
designated hitter, Kyle.
The wind of the
Schwarber.
pitch. That one finds the corner, and we're underway here in the home
First
opener.
pitch, 7 o'clock.
Kicks and deals. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Trey Turner at the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Turner is out. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Harper. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Right side. On to Riley. And that is the third out of the. And here is Tyler Fitzgerald. And the pitch.
Whoa.
Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
Lunges, got it. And here comes Carlos Correa. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Sanchez, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
And another ball. 2-2 now. And it gets by him.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Man at first, one away. Rojas makes his way towards it, brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And it's fouled away. Two outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 here. And they'll do it again.
2-2.
And there's a ball. And that one got a piece of him.
Take your base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Austin Riley.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead, he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully, he can forget about the one that got away. Boog, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
Kicks and fires. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Second inning set to go. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Next offering is fouled back. The wind to kick the pitch. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. And the righty deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. And now it's Alec Bohm. Right through there for a strike. On the ground at first, Riley takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a chance to...
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Throw there. Safe. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. That one out to right. Makes the catch, inning over. Back in Minnesota, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Mark Canha. Castellanos on his horse. Corrals it. 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. at the plate and takes high there. And there's a foul ball. Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it to first. 2 down. Now here is Andy Pages.
Foul ball.
And he grounds one back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Gathers and throws. And that's a great play for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late. Marsh in his third season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's usually in center, but today starting in right. The 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Jeffers sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Lifted in the air, right field. In position. Hauls it in, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Missing inside, ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Schwarber out on the play. And that back at target field. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now for the Twins, Rhys Hines. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that is
No ball,
cut on and
2 strikes.
missed. That is strike 2.
Ball
And
1.
ball 1. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Fitzgerald stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Ball
Wouldn't
2.
chase that time.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And that one fouled off.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Marsh running hard. Brings it in. And there's one away. Here's Carlos Correa. Pulls that one foul. Foul ball there. Hines leads off first with one away. And it's into the gap. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Twins have the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at second.
Nope. Ball 1.
Castellanos pulls it down. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to
No ball.
left.
1 strike.
Jeffers stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. At the belt and fires.
Ball.
And takes low for ball 1.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. And
ball,
another
2
ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 outs. Sends it to first, and that'll keep more runs from. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Turner now. DeSclafani back to work. Slapped foul.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that.
That's a
But
ball.
there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he
Nope.
found a
Ball
way.
2.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll
2
see
ball.
if they try
No
to get
strike.
him into motion.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The pitch.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 2-2 now. Wouldn't chase that time.
Oh, here's
Okay.
a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff.
Turner runs on the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the
He's
move,
good.
he holds it second.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And that's outside. 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Puts a bunt down. Over to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes Harper around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
That one lifted to left. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Here comes Bohm around third. He'll score easily. It's 3-1.
Now batting. Catcher.
And at second with 1 away, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies.
Strike 1.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Stop. Over at second, 1 down. Outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
There's a strike. Back up the middle and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And there's 2 away. Man at first, Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. In there for strike 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 4 runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back in Minnesota. And now, Austin Riley. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. over to stop for 1. And that's 2. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. So man aboard, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Here's Harper now. 1 for 2. Pitching change here. Brock Stewart.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Schwarber at third. Turner on at first with nobody out. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Oh, he botches it. The run scores from third. It's 5-1. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Back-to-back singles tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a nog. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
And Castellanos is out. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Close play, but in there. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Andy Pajes. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rojas on the move, and it's caught for the out. So digging in, Rhys Hines. Settles under it. Snags it for the second out. So up next for Minnesota, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one missed. The Twins down by 4, last half of inning number 5. And it's even up.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Fights it off, he'll see another. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
2-2.
Not close with that one. 2-2. The Phils leading by 4 here in the third and final game of the series. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now Correa up to hit, and that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. The shortstop takes a ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Rojas has this one sized up, drops into the glove, and that is that. Back at target field, top 6, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. In there safely. JT Realmuto steps in.
The catcher, JT.
Foul ball.
Realmuto.
Man at second. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Up the middle. Nice grab. So they're at the corners now. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. That missed by a lot. 1-0. And misses inside.
2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see
Ball.
if he can
Outside.
settle himself down.
And he deals. Splits the plate, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
And he pumps it a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a...
Real Muto runs. Swing and a miss.
And that's a head-scratching at bat, walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher, working his way back in and finishing the hitter off.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 outs. So now here's the DH. Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 3. So they turn things over to the righty, Justin Topa.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
First pitch misses.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
2 on, 2 outs. That
balls,
misses the
1
zone.
strike.
2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls.
Well, and
2
those
strikes.
hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good...
Got him. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Royce Lewis.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Lewis measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. That one's in there, going 1. Just
that's the ball.
missed.
Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Right-hander kicks, deals. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. Swings through that.
Wow, no
No
fair
ball.
right
1
there. I
strike.
mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up.
Oh,
Just going to
it's
have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 down, base is empty. Cast it right by him. So 2 down now, and here is Austin Riley.
Here we
Check
go.
swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. And there's a strike.
Instead of letting the hitter
1
get his
ball, 1
arms
strike.
extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's down and
2-1.
away. 2 outs. Next offering misses down and away. Brings it in, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Trey Turner now, and here it comes. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Bryce Harper. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty
No
sliders
ball,
to
2 strikes.
get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up
That's
there
a
at the
ball.
plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And down on strikes. That's out number 2. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Ball 1 there.
That's inside.
That's in there. Going to count 1 and 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need
And down on strikes. Bottom of the inning. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Mark Canha. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, MJ Melendez. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Way inside. And the right-hander deals.
Nope, that's off
That
the plate.
one misses. And now 3-1. That's back there. And it's out of here. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Marsh running hard. And there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Andy Pajes. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. And next for Minnesota, Rhys Hines. It's through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Now pitching for Philadelphia.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That's outside. Ball one. Fastball for a strike. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Boom. Tosses across to first. What a play. And we're back. We go to the eighth. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Fitzgerald pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. This is Bryson Stott. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Cole Sands gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Now
quality
pitching for
pitches
the
out of him
win.
right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Sands.
First pitch swinging.
Ooh,
0-1.
Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss as he was
0-2.
late that time. 0-2 now. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count. And he grounds one to the right side. Gurriel throws to first in time. And now it is JT Realmuto. That
Ball one.
misses the zone, and that's ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And now it's going to be Brandon Marsh. And there's a ball. Two outs.
Oh. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Wouldn't
Oh.
chase that time. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Payoff pitch.
That's
Got
free.
it. Swinging for the strikeout. Back in Minnesota. And now here is Carlos Correa. In
Oh.
there at the knees for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Marsh going back. And that one is off the wall.
having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Yeah, the batter now, Royce Lewis. There's a strike. Not
ball,
even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. And another ball. Boom. Throws across the diamond. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Now batting, catcher,
Ryan Jeffers. The next twin up to hit. That's in for a strike. The Phillies leading by 3. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1-1.
And that one is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Makes a move towards the gap. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Austin Riley, the next twin up to hit. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That's off the mark. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
That one missing inside. And the pitch.
3
that
balls,
one missed.
2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. It's 5-4. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the DH, MJ Melendez.
Now pitching for Philadelphia.
And that's
No,
off
that's ball.
the inside edge.
Jeff.
And that's ball
No
1.
strike.
Just off the inside edge. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, no appeal.
3-1.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to 3rd. He did not go around.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Gurriel. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 1-0. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball.
Sands, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a splitter, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Correa makes the catch. 1 away. So the batting order turns. Griffin Jacks takes over on the mound.
Just
Now
trying to
pitching
keep this
for
one
the
close
win.
here, and this is where
Number
a bullpen
22,
can give their players a chance to
Clippers.
fight back into the game.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Next one misses, and it's 2-0. There's a strike, 95 of that one. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fouls one off, 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Got him. Now 2 out. Here's Trey Turner. And And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swings and misses.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. The shortstop takes a ball. That pitch just misses the inside corner.
2-2.
Ball 2. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. Out towards right center field. Has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Last chance for the home team. Now the left fielder, Andy Pages. Right through there for a strike. And strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines.
Strike 1.
Check swing, but he went too far.
0-1.
Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Could be extra bases. Castellanos whips it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Moving under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Lewis, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Strike on the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that one almost hit him.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
With the tying run at third, winning run at first. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire...
Mm-hmm.